today I'm going to be doing a full face of orange makeup. So I was going to have some videos in between me doing another full face of makeup, but I needed like a quickish video to film. So we're moving straight on with the next one, which is orange. So I've got all my kind of swatches on my hand already. So I'll quickly go through the products I'm going to use for this one and then we can get started on the eye look. So first up for lipstick, I've got my MAC one here, and this is in Mirage. So this is quite a bright orange. I think this is my only like proper like orange, like bright orange. So I was like, definitely go for this one. I have grabbed this orangey lip liner. I think I did have a bright orange, but maybe I got rid of that one. So this is just the Shrek Revolution, I don't know, gingy one. It's kind of orangey. And then for blush, I've got my sleek Life's a Peach. So I think this is my most kind of like orange blush that I've got. So I did use this in my yellow one that I just done. But yeah, we've got that. And then onto the eyeshadows. So here's my little pile of palettes. I did have like twice this size. I just grabbed everything that had like an orange shade in and I was just swatching them all. But I've kind of narrowed it down to all of these shades here. So first up for like the darkest shade that I'm going to use, I'm actually going to go into the Cosmic Beauty Delicious Delights. And that's this one over here called Gingerbread. So I believe this is the kind of darkest orangey colour I could find. So it's not the deepest. Obviously I could choose more of a brown shade, but I did want to keep it very much quite orange rather than going into a brown. So this is this one here at the bottom. So it's not super deep, but we're going to work with it. And then for the very lightest shade, like the inner corner highlight maybe, I've got this shade here, which is kind of the lightest orange I could find. And this is from Cosmic Beauty Serenity palette. Because I didn't want to go too like peachy, because I probably could find a shade. I did want to keep quite, I think it's this one here, maybe. I wanted to kind of keep it as orange as possible. So then I've actually got two shades which I'm trying to decide between for the kind of base yellow colour. So this is from Odin's Eye, and this is their Saga of Freya cat palette, Cat's Breath palette, that's it. And we've got this orange here in the middle, which that is, I believe, this one here. So I'm actually deciding whether to use that one or not, because I feel like that's quite close to the dark shade. So whether it might be like too similar kind of. And the other one is from Odin's Eye Trick or Treat palette, and this orange here. So they probably look fairly similar in the palettes, but that's this one. So it's a bit more of a brighter one, I would say, slightly. And I feel like maybe this one would go better just because of the difference in like the tones, just so it might show up more. But I'm thinking I might go with that one. And then lastly, I'm trying to decide which shimmer to use. So first up, I've got the Colourpop Twilight New Moon palette. So we've got this shade here. So it's, I think it's that kind of gritty shimmer formula. But that's this shade here. Like the second one over. So I think it does look very pretty, but I'm wondering if it's leaning a bit too like red, pinky almost. But it does look very, it's got a shift in it. Like, I don't know if that's like a duochrome, because it does have a bit of a shift. And then the other one next to it, which is a bit more orangey goldy leaning, I would say, is from, so this is from Odin's Eye, which one is it? Mighty Monster palette. And that's this shimmer down here. So that's this one here. So yeah, I'm just trying to decide which one to use. So I think that's all the products that I'm going to use. So I guess I'll just zoom us in a bit and we can get started on the eyes. So I think I'm going to do a bit of a halo eye for this one. I just wanted to do something a little bit different than like my previous ones. I think most of them I've just straightforward gone for my usual kind of like look, I guess. So I'm going to do a halo eye. So I'm going to go in with this, I don't know, like the base orange first. So this is called Jack-O-Lantern from the Trick or Treat palette. So I'm just going to pop this over, I don't know, most of the lid, I guess. So I tried to match my outfit for this look, but I realised I haven't really got anything that's like super orange. So yeah, this is probably like the orangest I've got. I've got like this, and I've got a jumper which is like kind of a peachy apricot-y colour. Like it's very light. So I couldn't really see anything like full-on orange. I'm not a massive fan of how halo eye looks on me really, but I don't know, I do want to try it out occasionally and see if I change my mind. I think it's just the shape of it. I don't always like how it looks. Like I feel like it makes me look, I don't know, kind of sleepy maybe. So I don't know, like maybe that's just like my eye shape, it just doesn't work as well, because I've seen other people do it and it just looks really good. So I don't know, maybe just my eye shape doesn't suit it. So next up I'm going to try and go in with this darker shade. So it's called Gingerbread down here from the Cosmic Beauty Delicious Delight. So it's not super dark, but I'm hoping it would just add a little bit of depth in there. Otherwise I feel like my only option would have been like an actual brown. So let's give this a go. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't think this is actually working. Do I need to, maybe I actually do need to go with the brown. Okay, that's a shame that didn't work, but I think I'm just going to grab this brown over here from the New Moon palette. You're Sort of Beautiful. And I'm just going to put that on gently because I need something there. And yeah, that shade definitely isn't working. So we're just going gently with it. This isn't a super dark brown, but I just want something to add in that depth there. Although maybe this one isn't actually dark enough. Thinking maybe I can almost like mix it with the orange that's already there. I'm sorry, I'm kind of cheating again in this one, aren't I? I don't know, these sorts of colours are hard, I guess. And I suppose I haven't got a massive, like, orange collection. So, yeah. Okay. I think it might be working okay, actually. I'll have to go back in the orange to blend this out, but I think that's looking too, like, brown. Almost kind of just deepening up that orange a bit. So I'm going to go in with the shimmer now, and I'm using the Mighty Monster palette. So I'm going to use this one down here called Midgard Gleam. So this one does have a bit of a shift. I don't think I could see it so much on my hand, but we'll just put that in here. So it is kind of goldy, but I don't know, I don't think I had a lot of like actual orange shimmers either. Maybe that's one to add to my collection at some point, an orange shimmer. Okay, that's quite pretty though. So this is pretty much the eye look finished, although I was just thinking maybe I won't put anything under the eyes. Normally I would continue under the eyes when I do like a halo look, I would do like the orange under. But I'm thinking maybe I keep it clean and just have this on the top. I don't think I've tried that before, so I might do that. So I just need to put the inner corner highlight on, which I shall do after. So I'm also going to put some lashes on and I'll do my base makeup and then we can come see the finished look. So here's the finished full face of orange makeup, and I will say I'm not much of a fan of this one. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't look too great. I think it maybe looks slightly better on camera, so maybe it doesn't look as bad to you, but I don't know, I'm just not a fan. I'm also not sure how I feel about this Mirage lipstick actually. So I have had this for years, like this is a MAC lipstick, I don't know, 10 years maybe. I'm not sure how it actually looks on me, so there is that. But I don't know, the eyes just didn't come out how I wanted them to, I guess. I don't know, I just don't think it looks too great. So for the inner corner highlight, I did use the shade from this palette, this one here, but I felt like it was almost a bit too like neon, like it wasn't quite light enough. So I did pack on a bit of I don't know, I guess it was a creamy shade, I don't know where it is now, to try and lighten it up a bit, but I don't know, I feel like that doesn't look good. And I don't know, maybe just the shades together. I don't think I had enough orange shades like in different tones, like depths, because I had to use a bit of a brown to like give me some depth, and I just don't feel like it looks good. I don't know, I'm kind of sad. This is probably like my least favourite full face that I've done. Like I think all the other ones came out okay, right? Oh, and I tried some different lashes. Where are they? Like it's just these, I don't know, it was like a little free gift from a Shein order that I done, and I think they're too long actually. Like I don't think there's particularly anything wrong with the lashes, but I think they're too long for me. So I think maybe a different placement of the shadows. I did try and do a halo eye, which I'm not a massive fan of on myself really. So like maybe if I used each of the shadows in like a different way, it might have turned out a bit better, because like each of the shadows themselves look really nice, but I don't know, maybe they just don't really work well together with how I've tried to do them. Yeah, so shame. I guess it's not gonna always turn out great, is it? But yeah, so let me know what you think of this look. Hopefully it looks better to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.